What's up, guys? This is just kind of a quick bonus video. I know I have some people that are new to Steam. I'm always asked, what game should I be looking for on Steam? I have about 180 games. It may sound like a lot to the uninitiated, but as you know, if you've been participating in several Steam sales, if you've been in at least 2-3 Steam sales and you have a lot of disposable income, I see people that have like 600-700 Steam games. I really only have a lot of Steam games because A, I've participated in several summer sales, and B, I also participate in a lot of bundles as well. When you participate in both of those things at once for several years, you're going to have a lot of games, no matter how small your, your preferred genres and games are. So I'm just going to go through this, just kind of show what's actually good on Steam. Aces Wild is done by a friend of mine, Tyler. Pretty cool game. It's kind of like half Bangai-O, half beat 'em up. Really awesome game overall. I really recommend it. I don't know if it will be on sale. It is a one-person game, so it's kind of up to him if he wants to put it on sale. But I recommend it at whatever it's going to be at. Abyss Odyssey was a pretty fun game. It wasn't really entirely my cup of tea. It was a little bit too much Smash Brothers / Dark Souls for my taste. But we definitely need to promote and support more, I guess you could say, action combat roguelikes. There's not really a whole lot of those out there. It's kind of a new thing. Just in the past year we've seen quite a couple come out. 20XX is kind of not really an action combat game, but it's a roguelike with movement. A really robust movement. We definitely need more variety in that genre, so it's up to you if you want to support it. Ascendant I thought was a pretty good game. It was a little bit too difficult, even for a roguelike. I only got to the end once. I played the game for like 15 hours. It definitely needed, more of a robust moveset. It could have used a little more touch in that category, but it's a pretty fun game. I don't know if it will be on sale. I don't really think the game sold too well. They may be willing to do like 50% off or something, but it's your call. I do have some videos of it in the past if you want to check out some gameplay, but I never really got to a high level in that game. The game just had a crushing difficulty. My main issue with the game was how boring and scripted the boss fights were. I thought the actual just core gameplay of fighting the normal enemies and gathering items and stuff and making decisions was really fun, but the bosses were just much too scripted. A lot of the stuff that you got wasn't really too useful on them due to all the scripted invincibility phases that they had and everything, but it was an okay game. I hope that they're willing to, if not patch it, maybe make another one if they make enough money, because it's definitely a cool concept, just wasn't executed in the best way. Astbreed, I haven't really played this that much. It's a really cool shmup. It was on a Humble Bundle like last year. I can't really recommend it on the basis of me playing it, but what little I played it, it was pretty good. I'm pretty sure it will be on a pretty heavy discount. Playism does pretty heavy discounts on their games, so we'll see what happens there. Cloudbuilt is a pretty cool speedrunning platformer. I haven't really played it that much. It had some pretty bad optimization issues. I wasn't really able to play it at all until I got this new video card, but a really cool game if you're into speedrunning, really robust open movement. It's probably the best you're going to get on Steam. If you're into that kind of movement-based game, it's pretty much like being into character action games or shmups. You don't really have a whole lot of of choices overall. You kind of have to just take what you can get. You can't really afford to be picky. So I really recommend this game. It will probably be on sale. Crimson Clover I've covered numerous times. There's not really a whole lot to say that I haven't said before. It's definitely one of the best authentic Japanese shmups on Steam, aside from Ikaruga, which most people already own on some other format. Really solid game. It looks like it's going to be on sale, so I recommend it. Danmaku Unlimited 2 is actually made by a Canadian guy, but if you didn't know that, you could probably say it's, you'd probably think it was a Japanese shmup. A really solid game. He's actually working on a sequel, so I can't see why this wouldn't be heavily discounted. As you can see, this is here, just waiting for it to be open. Double Dragon Neon, I kind of got this off a Humble Bundle. I haven't even played it yet because I already beat it on PS3. But really solid beat 'em up. It's a little slow paced, but I think the soundtrack is really what saves this game. It's got a really great Jake Kaufman soundtrack. I don't really know what else to say about it. If they have one on sale, I recommend it. I hear the port is kind of iffy, so you know, buy at your own risk. But it's a pretty decent game for at least one playthrough. DW8XL looks like it's on sale right now for 25 bucks. You know, Empires is on sale for 35 bucks right now, so it's kind of your call. I have had numerous issues with this port. The optimization is very poor. I have like really random issues where the game just straight up freezes. It's one of the main reasons why I haven't been playing this that much. You know, I have access to the save game editor, so I can remove all the grinding. I can make optimized weapons in like a couple seconds. I really like that aspect of this port, you know, just being able to just skip the whole grinding aspect of the game. Especially for someone like me who did all the grinding legit on the console versions, only to have my save corrupted. That part of the game is really cool. It's just I have like sometimes like the EX attacks just freeze the game for like a second. I really don't know why it does that. It's not the best port out there, but for 25 bucks, actually, go see if the DLC is on sale. Steam Source loading really slow right now. Doesn't look like the DLC is on sale. Typical fashion, they're being really stingy with it. I would recommend waiting for a flash sale on this. As you may know, they almost never discount the DLC on this game. I think they've only done it like twice. The game's been on Steam for like a year now. So if you're on the fence about the game at all and they do a daily deal with the DLC on sale, it's going to be better for you to bite on it, because they're probably not going to do it again anytime soon. I imagine the same is going to apply for Empires as well, which I don't own. I know some of you are wondering if I'm going to get DW8 Empires. I've actually considered it. I have it in my wish list. I'm kind of waiting to see if they do a daily deal on it, because as you know, I've talked about this in the past, but they've done some pretty cool mods in the Taiwanese community for the game. Provided that I'm actually able to get on that forum and download them, that might be a fun side project. I hear the port is a little better than 8XL, so we'll see what happens with that. Final Exam is a pretty cool game. It's like a beat 'em up, but with like objectives. It's kind of like Left 4 Dead with maybe a heavy emphasis on melee combat. I thought the objectives kind of slowed down the game a little bit. The skill trees are also pretty boring too. Everybody has the exact same skill tree, aside from their four unique skills. So I didn't really like that aspect of it, but I think it's probably going to be on sale for like $5, so I recommend it. Freedom Planet I got off a sale. It's like a, I guess you could say, Sonic-ish game. I'm not really a big Sonic fan. I grew up with a Nintendo. I had to go to friends' houses to play games like Streets of Rage and Sonic, but I hear it's definitely one of the best indie platformers out there. I've only played it for like 10 minutes, so I can't really give too much of a recommendation on it. Geometry Wars 3 Dimensions Evolved. It's a pretty great game. This game kind of came out with a whimper. There wasn't really a whole lot of hype surrounding it. The main issue with this game when it came out was the progression system for the adventure mode, which is basically, I guess, as close as you can get to a campaign in this kind of game. It was really broken. You had to be pretty much one of the, you had to be like a Geometry Wars veteran to actually progress anywhere in the game. But just like a couple months ago, they pushed out this free update. Makes the game a lot easier to play overall. It's got a lot of content. If it's on sale, I recommend getting it. If you're into twin stick shooters at all, it's definitely one of the best out there. I think it's really great that they were able to make a Geometry Wars 3 at all. As you may know, I don't think anybody from the original Geometry Wars 1 or 2 teams worked on this, and aside from the progression systems, I think it's a really great game. I'll probably be playing it on stream on the next couple weeks while I'm kind of just waiting for DMC4 Special Edition to come out. Guacamelee, both versions of the game I highly recommend. It's kind of just, if you're interested in speedrunning, if you're a speedrunner and you don't have this game yet, this is one of the best speed games to come out in a while, in my opinion, at least in terms of platformers. The difference between these two versions is this version is ridiculously broken. This is the version that all the speedrunners play. If you're interested in just playing the game casually, Super Turbo Championship Edition is the better deal overall. Most of you probably got this game on PS Plus, but if you don't own the PS4, It's definitely one of the best indie Metroidvania platformers to come out in a long time. Heart and Slash, I don't think will be on sale. It's in early access. I think they're waiting to do discounts until they actually get the game in full release. But if they do put it on sale, I recommend it. I can't play it too much right now because of just random frame rate issues, but I hope that they'll be able to fix those. I really wanted to cover that game and give them feedback, but my video card or my computer just doesn't like it, so we'll see what happens with that. Jamestown is a pretty great indie shmup. I think it will be released on PS4. I recommend it either way. It's got a pretty robust amount of content for a shmup. Obviously, shmups are really low on replay value for the casual player. The replay value is pretty much only there for people who are into one credit clears and scoring. If you're not into either of those things, this is actually a pretty good game because it has a lot of ships to play as, unlockable items and stuff. Definitely one of the best out there. King of Fighters 13 is probably the last 2D fighting game we'll see from SNK in a long time. They've kind of just been making do with just making random mobile games and pachinko games and stuff. They were one of my favorite developers in my childhood, so it's a shame to see them like that. But I think this will be on sale. I definitely recommend it. It's got a great PC port. This is the only version of KOF 13 that actually has decent net play. Obviously, you know, most people kind of just gave up on the game because the console versions of KOF 13 had like the worst net play I've seen in anything. But if you're into fighting games at all, I really recommend this game. It's got great graphics, pretty fun combo system. If you're a training mode monster, this is one of the games for you. Definitely one of the best options on Steam. The core game, you're probably wondering why I have a random licensed game on Steam. This was actually made by Platinum Games. It was one of their, you know, lower tier, lower budget releases, but a pretty solid game. I think they will probably have it for sale around $10. I really recommend it, well, whatever price they have it at. A pretty fun character action game. You can beat it in one sitting. Not really a huge investment. You know, you kind of just can just buy it and finish it. Whether you want to take it to a higher level is up to you. Mega Coin Squad I got for free from when I was working with Adult Swim on promoting their games. Pretty fun, fast-paced, like collectathon game. I don't really know what to say about it. It's pretty fast. The main issue with this game is there's no online multiplayer. The local multiplayer looks really fun, but given my living situation, I haven't really had any kind of you know, opportunity to play it. But the single player is pretty fun. It's definitely a speedrun based game. I hear this game's been getting a little bit of a resurgence in the speedrunning community. Metal Gear Rising: Revengeance, not really a whole lot to say about this that hasn't been said before. If they have it on sale, pick it up. The Metal Slug port's kind of the same deal. You probably played these games at least once in your life if you're into the kind of games that I am. These are really rock solid ports. I kind of wish that they would just port all of them over because I thought Metal Slug 6 and 7 were pretty good games. I hope that they're at least considering to port those over. But right now, they've got 3 and X, which are, anybody will tell you, is indisputably the best games in the series. I recommend these, whatever price they're going to have them. Mitsurugi Kamui Hikaye is a pretty good indie, I guess, Devil May Cry game. The coolest thing about this game, if you've been playing a lot of modern action games lately, is there is zero padding. There's like maybe like 2 minutes of cutscenes in this game tops. It's all action. It's pretty much like a Bloody Palace game. You just fight in the arena. There are no hazards. There are no gimmicks. There is a small little skill tree or unlock tree that you can get. Really fun game overall. I know Playism is going to heavily discount this. If you don't have it and you're into action games at all, I recommend it. Just don't expect to get you know, dozens of hours out of it. You know, I'd probably play through the game 2 or 3 times and be done with it. But definitely one of the better indie offerings in that genre for sure. I hope that in the near future we'll see more stuff like this, more indie developers kind of taking a bite at the character action genre. So definitely buy it to support that kind of idea. One Finger Death Punch. I really love this game. Right now it's on sale for $2.49. Pretty great game for that value. You know, it's a simple game, but the gameplay is rock solid, and that's all that really matters. Onikira, I kind of want to recommend this game, but right now it's kind of I haven't really been able to play it due to the optimization issues. It's definitely got a great ambition. I hope that they're able to make a good game. What little I've played of it is great. I highly recommend it if they're able to give a discount on it. I'm not sure if they're going to do that. Phantom Breaker is honestly one of the best, pretty much the best modern beat 'em up to come out in ages. You know, I'm not really into the magical girl theme that it has going on, but the whole game is great. The music is great, the gameplay is great, the presentation is great. It looks like they're going to be adding the PS4 features and online play to this port in the near future. The online play in the other versions has been, to put it nicely, terrible, so I hope that they're able to get it working. I hope that they're able to pull a KOF 13 on Steam and actually provide online play. You may see some co-op speedruns of that in the future. It looks like you can get the whole game right now for $12. It may be a daily deal, but I'm not really sure on that. Just on the basis of last week, they had like a 75% off deal. So I don't really know. You know, if you want to buy it now, it's up to you. But for $12 for the whole game, it's definitely a steal. I definitely recommend the soundtrack as well if you're into chiptune soundtracks at all. Rainblood Chronicles Mirage, I don't really know if this will be discounted. It's a really solid game. Like I've said before, the bugs are never going to get fixed. The developer pretty much dropped support for it almost immediately after it came out. So that part of the game is kind of a blemish, but definitely one of the best, I guess, smaller tier, lower budget character action games out there. Sacred Citadel is a fun beat 'em up. I don't think it was the greatest one out there. The character diversity was a little weak, to put it nicely, but I had fun with this game. I beat it with every character. It's got some pretty nice cancels and stuff. Pretty basic combo system and moveset, but if it's on sale, I recommend it. Savant Ascent is going to be 99 cents. I definitely recommend this game. Pretty cool twin stick shooter. Got really great soundtrack too. Shank 2, pretty awesome 2D beat 'em up. Pretty awesome game overall. It's pretty short, not really a whole lot of replay value aside from the survival mode, which most people probably aren't playing anymore. Skullgirls, not much to say here. You should definitely have this already. Super House of Dead Ninjas, you've seen me play this a lot. I'm probably going to be giving away some copies of this if it's on a daily deal. So stay tuned for that. Otherwise, I'd say wait for a daily. Right now it's $3.49. It's been discounted in pretty much every summer sale it's been a part of. So I recommend waiting on this. Strider is 50% off. I don't really know if this is going to get a daily deal, but if you don't have this already, if you didn't get it on PS Plus last year, I really recommend this game too. That's pretty much it. That's pretty much my recommendations for Steam games. Actually, Rack here is a pretty cool, fast-paced first-person shooter. It's got a pretty high inspiration from Doom, the old school Doom, not the current Doom, not like Doom 3. Really fast-paced, arcade-style first-person shooter. I haven't played it that much, but what little I played is awesome. It's also got some cool mods on the Steam Workshop. But yeah, that's pretty much my little half-assed recommendations for the Steam sale. Some of these games probably won't get any higher discounts. It kind of depends on how things go. It's up to you if you want to wait or not, but I don't really have much of a kind of a plan for this Steam sale. I may pick up DW8 Empires if it ends up on a daily deal and it's under $30, but I'm not really going to be spending much on this sale at all in general, so I'm probably going to try to get a couple of these games when they're on daily deals and give them away for you guys for the Summer of Style / 10-year YouTube anniversary little giveaway that I'm going to be doing on the 23rd, so stay tuned for that. Thanks for watching. Peace.